driving here. I'm not driving. My partner here is driving. And my student here, Miguel, he's the one driving. We're just up by the Cascade locks, as you can see the sign here on the I-84 going westbound towards Portland, Oregon. You can see a beautiful April day. The last day of the month of April 2021. We're just right along the Cascade locks, and to the right here through the tree line, you can't really see too much because of trees. You got the Columbia River. Gorgeous area. Gorgeous area. Just showing you some of the areas that we like to drive up here on the Pacific Northwest. I know more of the YouTubers like to do, you know, more on the Midwest, down in Texas, out on the East Coast or Georgia. Well, I'm here on the Pacific Northwest at least for the next year and a half. After the next year and a half, then we'll be doing more in the Midwest and the North areas. But right now we're doing the Pacific Northwest here in Oregon. Yeah, as you can see, some of the window splatter, a lot of bugs. It's the springtime, so it's showing. Beautiful day out here. It's pretty warm out here. Nice. Don't have to worry about the rain yet. You know how Portland, Oregon is. It seems to always be overcast or rainy all the time. We have some of the clouds coming in, but that's a marine layer clouds that come in all the time, because up here, you know, Portland's right along the coastline. But where we're going today is we're actually going to be going to a Ferguson Account store in Hillsboro, Oregon, which is outskirts of Portland, and then we'll be going to another Ferguson in Tualatin, Oregon, for our load. It's a two-stopper. Get paid the extra pay for the extra stops. Nice little jaunt. We came from Richland, Washington, which is up by Pasco, Kennewick, the Yakima Valley area, Grand Union, or Union Gap, Washington areas. Yeah, it's a 250-mile drive for this run, and then tomorrow, our next day, which will be May 1st, we'll be actually picking up a load back in Richland at the DC, picking up a load going out to the Colorado area. I'm not sure what stops we have. Either it'll be a one-stopper or it'll be multiple stops. If I do 4 or 5 stops, I'm looking at an extra 100 to 100, usually 105 to $140 extra just for having the extra shot. So it's not bad doing these dedicated. I'm doing it only because right now, this account, I'm guaranteed with having students 4,000 to 6,000 mile weeks, and I've been doing this for the last 7 months. The only time that I'm doing less than 4,000 miles a week is if I'm going solo, or if I have my student driver the very first week, the first 50 hours that they're driving behind the wheel, I have to be in the passenger seat. As I'm videoing now, my student, this is his 4th day out on the road with me, and so he's been trying to finish up by the end of this weekend his first 50 hours, and once we have the 50 hours behind the wheel, then we can go into team status and we can start driving then. And tomorrow we'll be getting him at least 10 to 20 of his backings. There'll be a combination of straight back, offset, parallel, and his alley docks. And he'll actually be doing alley docks, not just in a yard but also actual dock doors at the DC, which we have the dedicated account, so I'll have nobody that will be distracting us, so he can get some good real world practice on backing. And because Swift does require 40 backings and 200 hours behind the wheel driving hours for their training program for new drivers. It's not too bad. I usually get my students 3.5, 4 weeks out. I'll get them done from start to finish and get their road tests done at the end when they get ready to upgrade. And then what they'll do is they'll take a written test, 50 question test on safety regulations and just common sense tests that they do at the end of their training. But that's what we do, for training. I've been training 5 years. 5 years as a trainer, and I've been driving for 6 years. So I was a year driving for a year before I became a mentor. And one thing I do like with Swift is they didn't push me on getting into the mentor program. I chose on my own. I was the one that applied. They didn't come to me ever asking me if I wanted to be a trainer. I was the one that trained. And I just wanted to give you guys a little look on how beautiful it is for a spring day here in Oregon. Like I said, we're up here just outside of the Portland area. We're within an hour's drive from downtown Portland. We're up by the just between the Dalles and Troutdale. If any of you guys that have been up here, Troutdale, the TA in Troutdale at exit 17. If anybody's been to Mr. B's lounge right there in the truck stop there, if anyone knows the back in the 90s country group Rascal Flatts, that's where Rascal Flatts was actually found. They were playing in Mr. B's lounge at the TA at exit 17 in Troutdale, Oregon. They were a local band trying to make their way, and just happened to be a recording scout that found them there at the Mr. B's lounge. It's a nice little bar and karaoke bar and stuff like that. I've only been there, been inside once before. My wife, before she met me, that's where she used to hang out back in the late 90s when Rascal Flatts was actually found. She actually would come and watch them because she lived in Troutdale for 5 years. She actually would watch them when they would come out and play. She was there when they actually got found by the scout and manager, and just wanted to give you a little information on that stuff. A lot of people don't know about small places, just like Willie Nelson was out there in New Mexico, just outside of Santa Maria. That Corners truck stop, I forget the exact name. I think it's Russell's Corner or something like that truck stop. Willie Nelson was a line cook there, and he was actually found out there when he first went. The legendary Willie Nelson, we know where you were found. We know that you were out there in New Mexico doing your thing, and someone found you, and you was just a cook, and no one would think. But I just wanted to let you guys see some of this stuff. Like here's at the Cascade locks, the little dam setup that the Army engineers had built to have control on the Columbia River here. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on everything. I just wanted to say, everybody, hopefully you guys are being safe out there. and you're not having any issues, having a good day out here on the road and everything. You know, all the ladies and all the men out there that are truckers, you know, I just want to you know, just give a shout out to all of you guys. You know, you are making a difference, you know, and we all know that you're making a difference. I'm making a difference. You're making a difference. And if you guys like my video, please push that thumbs up like button and subscribe to my channel so we could have more videos and more excitement on how life is as being a truck driver. Just wanted to say, Trucker Jeff is out. Till the next video, have a great one. Bye.